Kia ora and welcome back. My name's ZoeStibi, your vocal coach for today, and welcome back to my channel where you can find reactions and analyses to your favorite artists so that you can sing more like them in the comfort of your own home. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button. We're going to take a look at Hollie Smith performing Bathe in the River. Now, I know this is a slightly older performance. Yeah, this is a fantastic song from New Zealand. Hollie Smith is a wonderful Kiwi artist, and I just had to have a look at her because I love her sound, and I wanted to introduce her to you. Everyone's going to want to sing it.
3, 4, 6.
Before she launches into the chorus, we're just going to talk about that lovely lowered larynx position. So that slightly lowered, that darker sound is created by the larynx being dropped. And you can create that by being a ho, 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 Santa Claus. And just allowing the vocal folds to open to allow that little bit of breath. Oh, river flow. And you can see there as well, she's got that lovely round lip formation. And that's going to allow you to elongate the vocal tract to create an even darker sound. Very important, though, that you don't try and sing very loud in this voice quality. Thinking about, sighing down to those lovely low notes. And let's keep looking at Hollie Smith. She's amazing. Honestly, your mind will be blown. Just stay with me. Stay with me.
Wherever you go, I'm gonna bathe in the river. Gonna hold my head up in that river. Not gonna worry anymore till I reach that golden shore.
Love her voice. I love it. And I love that looking at live performances like this because you can really tell what her voice is up to. You can hear a little bit of, I'm gonna bathe. And that's telling me there could be a couple of things that are causing this sound. So I can never be 100% sure unless you get her in an MRI to take a look. But one of the ways you can create that sound is by tightening. I always like to call it the Kermit the Frog muscle, just back here at the back of the tongue. I'm gonna bathe. It's also what that Shakira type of sound. Whenever. It's that sort of thing. But she's not doing it so extreme. And with that lower larynx position, it sounds like quite a strong sound, although she's not getting that loud. If you are looking to improve your vocal technique, though, I have a free singing lesson for you. It's all about the tongue position as part of my Fundamentals of Singing course. It's out now. But honestly, the tongue will just like blow your mind because the tongue is so important when it comes to singing, and especially singing stuff like this. It will really help with your vocal fold closure. Freebie down below. Check it out. I'll see you there. Let's keep on enjoying Hollie Smith.
I don't feel afraid, for now I see. Well, if I believe, I will be free.
get to the next chorus. There's actually a much more recent performance of this where she's speaking Māori, and I'll pop a link in the description below. But if you want me to have a look at it as well, then hit the thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments if you'd like me to have a look at two of these performances, Hollie Smith, because Hollie Smith is just like, whoa, love her voice. So if you are someone who has a similar voice to Hollie Smith, where you feel that a little bit of crackle coming, a little bit of constriction and things like that, I would really encourage you to go and get checked out by an ENT surgeon, just so you can get a little, clean bill of health, because I am not a doctor. I haven't had a look inside her throat, so I can't tell if the sound is healthy or not healthy. No one can say that unless they are an ENT surgeon themselves. One exercise that I would do just to double check on what your voice is up to, you can do the siren exercise. You can find that up here, or you can grab your Ravox tube. I'll pop a link in the description below for this. This little guy is like my favorite. It's not a must. There are a number of semi-occluded vocal tract exercises that you can do. It's really down to personal preference. So whatever floats your boat, whatever works for you, you've got to find it out. I like to say try out everything for a longer period of time and see what works best for you. Let's keep enjoying the chorus.
I'm gonna bathe in that river. Gonna hold my head up in that river. Not gonna worry anymore till I reach that golden shore.
You can hear she's going every now and again. That's kind of telling me something's going on with her voice. She's not quite comfortable there. It could be a little bit of a buildup of phlegm. So when we get too much phlegm or slime or mucus on the vocal folds, it can sit there and it can kind of, we get this feeling like we need to clear the throat a little bit. If you are someone who suffers from quite a lot of mucus on the vocal folds, I suggest that you drink more water because drinking more water will then thin the mucus, and that can often help it be shifted as well. You can also use these exercises. You can hear there as well, there's not really like a full voice sound that's coming in there. I like to tell students to go into slightly more of a thicker vocal fold sound here, a little bit more of vocal fold contact, especially at this last bit with this, I'm gonna bathe in the river. You can go into a slightly thicker vocal fold sound without pushing. It's really important that it's not too loud. So then I say sing quieter at the beginning, and then it means that you don't have to sing quite as loud when you get to the end of the song. But let's keep watching.
In that river.
was some kind of awesome.
Some kind of awesome.
Oh man, I miss hearing New Zealand accents all the time. Oh man, that was funny. It's like so understated and like a really, cool. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah. Typical Kiwi. Love it. I also noticed she was breathing through the nose the whole time. What can happen there is when you breathe through the nose, the soft palate needs to open in order to allow the air to come down into the lungs. And then it's just like an extra step that you need to take to close the soft palate again before you start singing. So I like to tell students to breathe through the mouth. It's going to help lift the soft palate immediately. And you're kind of like killing a whole bunch of birds with one stone. I don't want to kill birds. I love birds. But you're doing a whole lot of different things all at once when you breathe through the mouth. It's going to help you a little bit as well to get the larynx in a slightly higher position to create that little bit more of a belty sound, if you could call it, if you are going for a little bit more of a full voice, chest voice quality sound. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And honestly, Hollie Smith, can't wait to check out more live performances from her. Have an awesome rest of your day. Keep singing and ka kite anō.